What's your family name or last name? What's your first name or given name? What's your middle name? What is your full and complete name? Have you ever used any other names? Do you want to legally change your name? What is your alien registration number? What's your social security number? What's your date of birth? What's your birth date? When were you born? Where were you born? What country are you a citizen of? Why did you leave your country? When did you become a permanent resident? How long have you been a lawful permanent resident of the United States? Have you been outside or left the U.S. during that time? If yes, where did you go? If yes, how many trips did you make? If yes, why did you go? What is your current marital status? If married, is your spouse a U.S. citizen? If not married, are your parents U.S. citizens? How many times have you been married? How many times has your current spouse been married? How long have you been married? If married, what is your spouse's name? What is your current home address? How long have you lived at your current address? What city do you live in? What county is that in? What is your daytime phone number? What is your height, or how tall are you? What is your weight? What color are your eyes? What color is your hair? What race are you? Where have you lived during the last 5 years? What's your occupation? How many total days did you spend outside the United States during the past 5 years? How many trips have you taken outside the United States during the past 5 years? Do you have children? If yes, are they living with you? If yes, how many boys and girls in the family? How many sons and daughters have you had? How old are your children? Why do you want to be a U.S. citizen? Answer: because I love freedom. Have you ever helped anyone enter or try to enter the U.S. illegally? Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Through what port did you enter the U.S.? How do you like America? Answer: I like living here very much. Do you intend to live in America permanently? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election? Have you ever called yourself a non-resident on the federal, state, or local tax return? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including USCIS and military officers, for any reason? Have you received a traffic violation or speeding ticket? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever committed a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever committed a crime or offense? Have you ever given false information to any U.S. government official while applying for immigration benefit or passport? Have you ever lied to a U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States? Do you have any title of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been charged with committing any crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence or been placed on probation or been paroled? Have you been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with A, the Communist Party, B, any other totalitarian party, C, a terrorist organization? Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever been a member of or associated with any organization, association, party, club, society in the U.S. or in any other place? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Did you work for or associate with A, the Nazi government of Germany, B, any government in any occupied by or allied with the Nazi government of Germany, C, any German or Nazi military unit? Have you ever failed to file a federal, state, or local tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever applied for any kind of relief from removal, exclusion, or deportation?